Hey everybody, welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. There is a new update, Old Wounds, as well as some news regarding the game itself. BioWare will no longer be the ones developing the game, and we have learned officially that Broadsword will be taking over development. And this is kind of a good news, bad news situation. BioWare did provide a somewhat bigger budget, but Broadsword does seem to be the best caretakers to continue moving forward, as this game is, it's not expensive to run as other MMOs. Um, but we're also not getting downgraded to where we're just maintenance mode from what they've said. They've said officially that we will be still getting major updates. In fact, they've already announced 7.4. They didn't say what's in it, but they've announced that 7.4 is coming, so we are getting a major update. I have tried to record this already. My video got corrupted. So I've seen some of this already. So I'm not going to be as excited as I was the first time I recorded this. Um, I still very much enjoy what's about to go down though. But I'm going to be quiet for the most part until we get to where I last left off when I tried to record this the first time.
I'm not here to talk.
What a shame.
Adair, are you receiving?
I'm here, Admiral.
No, you're not here. That is the problem. We were counting on you to stop an Imperial strike team on Ord-Trasi. They came in fast and overwhelmed ground security. Half their planetary defense grid is gone.
I'm sorry to hear that, Admiral, but this lead took priority.
Priority? Are you telling me your little antique hunt was more important to the Jedi than protecting Republic citizens?
Stopping Malgus will keep the Republic safe. We needed something to push our investigation forward. And I think I found it.
Well, I hope the price we paid was worth it. Rava out.
Get me the Battlemaster. It's urgent.
Would you look at that? Perfect timing.
Good, you're here. Didn't want to put this in anyone's hands but yours. Sorry. Some greasy Sith really didn't want me to have that.
Are you all right? I can take you to the med bay.
Don't worry about me. What you've got in your hands is way more important. That belonged to Darth Nul. Took us ages to find it, but it was worth it.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to help you.
You are helping. Why do you think I came straight here? Arn and the old man have been breaking their backs looking for patterns in what we know about Darth Nul, hoping to find another fortress. They must have read every report on Nul at least 20 times apiece. They finally narrowed it down to a few places that seemed like good candidates. We split up and started looking. I was the lucky winner, the one who knows the least about this stuff, but I'm hoping you can help me fix that.
If this belonged to an ancient Sith, then it's something I want Sana Ray to see. But she hasn't returned from her assignment.
The old man did say there was somebody here who could help. A scientist? Someone he met last time he visited?
Dr. Ogrob?
That's him.
He does have access to the kind of technology we need.
Then it sounds like he's our next stop.
Not now, Sahar.
Just try. I know you have it in you.
That's not what your precious Jedi said.
It's what I'm saying.
Enough! I found my way without your sorcery. Had to cut my slave collar with this. She gave me a choice. Die or fight back. I fought, and I excelled, Sahar. The day I became a Mandalorian, I knew I found my home.
I hoped you would find success. You always had fire.
I had little choice. Some earn what they have. Some are given everything.
And some lose it all.
You dare speak to me about suffering?
Even the best armor has flaws. Spaces between plates of Beskar steel where blood can be drawn. The events of Runuk have shown me our flaws. I planned for Shevisla to find us. She did. I challenged her and was nearly defeated. An outcome that was not expected. How could my plans so miss the mark? I asked myself. I looked and looked, and finally found my answer. Someone doesn't honor their agreements. Someone values credits over their own life.
Hey now! What's going on here?
Vast Sun. With the right guidance, I had hoped your kind would be worthy of our cause.
Yeah, of course! That's always been the plan.
I learned that you used your pretty machines in the duel on Runuk. No doubt why Shay fared as well as she did.
What? No! It was the other way around. I wanted you to win. You beat Shay, we do this war thing, we all get rich.
So you used your machine on Shay, and she still bested me.
Yes! No, I'm not saying that. Okay, let me explain.
No need. Darmanda is our enemy. Because of him, we lost Runuk. Because of me, we gained a great deal more. Sahar, can you come up here? This one brought me something taken from the clutches of Darth Malgus. Something so powerful both the Sith and the Jedi race across the galaxy to claim it. With Sahar's help, we can unlock its secrets.
I told you, Hedda. We shouldn't do this. It's not safe.
You're right. It's never safe to change a galaxy. Never easy to fight corruption and hypocrisy. But your brother said you would face anything to restore balance. Each of you will gather the resources needed to make my vision a reality. You will have your assignments, but none will know the whole plan except myself and Sahar. At long last, we will take back what is ours.
So, I heard you ran into Sahar. Is she alright? Can't believe she's gotten herself mixed up in all that Mandalorian business.
There was so much chaos and confusion on Runic, and very little understanding. I couldn't do anything to convince Sahar to return. I know this must be hard for you.
I just wish I could tell her that Elam wasn't the end, that she'll always be welcomed back with open arms. You know, I barely even remember her mentioning a brother on Ossus. Now he's got her turning her back on us.
Over here! I do believe I've found something. But first, you must tell me more about this containment device you encountered. What did it look like? How did it work?
I didn't get a chance to look closely at it or anything. I just know it was some kind of trap and that relic was in it.
Can you tell us about what you found? The longer I'm near the relic, the more unsettled I feel. Whatever this was, it inflicted unthinkable suffering upon others.
Your perception is spot on, as usual. From the results, I can say with certainty that what you found is the remnant of a lightsaber. But there is more to the story.
What else did you find?
A very interesting clue. My equipment also found microscopic fragments of the lightsaber's power source. By all indications, the crystal used to construct the weapon originated in the Adika system.
That's where Ossus is. Jedi get crystals from the Adika system to build their lightsabers. We have for hundreds of years.
So why did Darth Nul have a lightsaber that was built like a Jedi's?
A very pertinent question.
Well, she was helping the Emperor control people through the Force, right? I'll bet she used those crystals in some horrible machine that hunted down Jedi and turned them into children of the Emperor.
Knowing how the children were created, that sounds very likely.
And who knows what else she designed that has yet to be uncovered? In theory, the possibilities are limitless from all she seemed to know. Someone who does not shy away from knowledge, no matter its source, in order to create, to expand their awareness. It is admirable.
Null was controlling people's minds. Let's not pin any medals on her just yet. What do you think about talking to Malgus again? You've got something up your sleeve you didn't have last time.
We're getting closer to understanding how Darth Nul worked, but we still don't know what Malgus is trying to imitate. Not for sure, anyway. Maybe if I tell him about what we know, he'll open up, whether he means to or not.
I do not envy you having to attempt any sort of communication with that ill-tempered brute.
Thank you both for your help on this.
It has been my pleasure.
No problem. I'm going to let the old man know what we found. He and Arn will be dying to hear everything.
The chat you had with Dr. Ogorov paints a better picture of what Malgus may have been up to. Darth Nul's work on mind control says a lot, but combining Sith and Jedi toys? That's big news. Malgus following in the footsteps of someone with Jedi connections is a plot twist I wasn't expecting. Never mind Hedda Cole getting her hands on Darth Nul's holocron.
Do we know what's on there?
We don't, but we need to assume that whoever holds that holocron holds the advantage. Malgus has the information we need, but he isn't talking. We're not running blind, however. What we learned about Darth Nul's Jedi influence does give us something to go on, though admittedly not much.
Heads up. Looks like we have a special guest.
Tell these droids to get out of my way. I need to speak to Malgus.
They answer only to the Supreme Chancellor and cannot be overridden, Shay.
Some higher-up is all sweaty about my past contracts with Malgus. They've got no understanding of how those things work.
One of those contracts was destroying the defense grid on Coruscant during an Imperial invasion.
I was there to do a job. I did it and moved on. You should understand that. You and I have an understanding, but I owe no loyalty to the Republic or to the Empire, Malgus included.
Perhaps, but permission to interrogate the prisoner is restricted to a select few.
I'm going to find out if he's working with Hedda, with or without permission.
She's the leader of the Mandalorians. Shouldn't she have access?
She can take that up with the powers that be. Right now, we're wasting time.
Yes, we are. Time you don't have. I need you to trust me, like back on Runic. So, what's it gonna be?
We'll work together on this.
Smart move.
Doesn't change the fact that Shay isn't on the VIP list.
Then put me on comms.
Comms? To listen in?
More than that, Shay can give advice during my questioning.
Malgus had a few bad habits when I worked with him. I'm betting they're still there. If you listen to me, we can trip him up.
Risky. The situation calls for it.
At least we'll be in full control. If anything seems wrong, we can shut it down.
All right, everyone be on your guard. Time to pay our guest a visit. Ready?
Always.
Bottom line, threats are useless against Malgus. He fears nothing. You keep talking about putting an end to what he wants, and we'll get nowhere. Make him think you understand. That's the key to getting anything out of him.
If you explain to me what you hope to accomplish, maybe I can help you. Maybe there's another way to finish what you started. A way that others will accept.
Few minds can comprehend my vision.
There are none like you in the galaxy. But you are alone.
That is a strength. Attachment becomes weakness.
Good, he's talking. Risk a question.
I was surprised to learn that Hedda Cole was part of your plan.
She wasn't. My designs are much greater than her petty civil war. The Mandalorians are fractured, a broken people. They struggle to decide who they are. An endless cycle of waste and fodder. Useless.
Big talk from inside that cell.
I can understand how someone would think the Mandalorians are unreliable.
Watch it.
But I haven't once regretted having them as allies.
Not yet.
Slippery Chakarish. Okay, maybe Hedda wasn't part of his plan, but something sure as hell changed.
Do you still believe your plan will succeed without you? Is that why you let others carry the torch?
Strength begets strength. All else will wither and fade. Even you.
If my fate is already set in stone, then you might as well tell me what it is.
You are no different from anyone else. You will witness my reckoning. I will tear apart the corrupt systems that allow weakness to infect the galaxy. I will stop the rot. I will burn down all of their failing legacies and see who embraces the flame.
More of his mystical Osik. What about the holocron? Does Hera have something she can use against my people?
Who whispers in your ear?
This is between you and me, Malgus.
It is too late. Your thoughts are plain to me, Mandalore the Avenger. Your rage consumes you. There was a battle, and your prey slipped through your fingers. Your people are divided, while Heta Kol gathers her army. You are right to come begging for answers. Heta will destroy you.
Where is she? Dinina Hutun! Answer me!
Can you not see it? The past looms over us all. A shadow of unchanging history. There are fools who believe they can outrun the shadow. Without a flame to chase it away, it will consume them. They are doomed to repeat the same failures. None who have stood by my side have understood this. The only one who could have is my enemy. A shame that you and I must remain that way.
Nothing lasts forever.
Greetings. I'm relieved you answered. I must make an unusual request.
What's going on? Is everything all right?
Yes. For the moment, I have been summoned by the Three. What they had to say has left me disquieted. Meet me at these coordinates on Voss, and I will explain in greater detail.
Who summoned you? Are you in any trouble?
I am in no trouble. The Three are leaders of Voss. There was a matter they wished to discuss. Some confusion they wanted clarified.
I sent you to look into the origins of one of Darth Nul's relics. I haven't heard any updates.
What I found. It is best if I show you in person. I will await your arrival.
Voss. Well, at least it's nice this time of year.
We have enough mysteries to contend with without getting the Voss involved. They're not exactly known for being straightforward. Sana Ray sounded unlike herself. I do hope whatever she has to tell you isn't too troubling.
Alright, we are now where I last left off, so this is all new content for me, so yeah, We did not get any of the information we wanted in regards to that Malgus interrogation. Hey, look who's here. It's Arkin. It's been a minute.
Sonore hoped you would come quickly.
Arkin. I wasn't expecting to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I am glad to have returned. With something useful, I hope.
Oh, good.
Sonore didn't tell me you'd be here. You caught me off guard.
I'm sure it slipped her mind. She has been speaking to some other Voss about something, and she has seemed unsettled.
You have arrived. Good. I have been waiting to show you this.
Alright, what we got?
When we first uncovered the existence of Darth Null, I could not imagine that tracing the origins of one of her relics would lead here. The strange ruins Arkin found on the planet in wild space. They were resistant to his presence for a reason.
Together we found something.
It's all
What
connected.
you are about to see.
Yeah, we got the lightsaber.
Darth Null possessed a talent that was unique among her kind. Through the Force, she could connect her mind to another's. Darth Null could speak to someone's most hidden desires. Reach depths of their thoughts they could not reach themselves. Over great distances, she could mentally bond with anyone who could feel the Force. In those who did not recognize their own abilities, she awakened that realization.
Sharing this knowledge was unacceptable to those around Darth Null. She was ostracized, friendless.
Okay.
Darth Null took those who would follow her to an empty world in wild space, where they could do as they pleased, without judgment. Null taught her disciples how to forge mental bonds as she did. They called out to others and invited them to their sanctuary.
Oh, so she was...
Darth Null was careless.
Mm-hmm.
She made contact with someone she shouldn't have. The Sith Emperor, as he was then. He took advantage of her mistake. He ruthlessly pursued her.
Before the Emperor could reach her followers, Null locked many of their secrets away in the ruins Arkin found. Null and the others fought back against their captors, but their fate was sealed. The Emperor dominated the minds of her disciples, bent them to his will, enslaved them. After that day, Null's followers became servants of the Emperor, and she became Darth Null.
There was no one to help them. Why were they so alone?
They chose to be. They severed all connections to their past when they were expelled from the Jedi Order.
How can we claim to be defenders of peace if we so readily abandon our own to such a fate?
I do not have much to say about how the Jedi conduct themselves. Voss also live by rules that many outsiders consider inflexible. The account of Darth Null's removal from the Jedi is told from her own perspective. We do not know much about what transpired before that, other than what she was called, Master Renaya.
Every time we learn something about Darth Null, it adds more pieces to the puzzle. And we still don't know what she did that inspired Malgus's plans.
But now the truth has come to light. If Malgus wanted to hide it forever, he failed.
All that you found about Darth Null, why did I have to come to Voss to hear it?
After I heeded the Three's request to return to Voss, I heard whisperings. Rumors of a vision that caused great concern among the mystics. The Three forbade them to speak about what was seen. A revelation centered on Darth Malgus.
You brought me here to find out more about the vision.
I brought you here to try. The Three know well the value you would place on hearing the details of this vision. But they would never share them with an outsider, even one of your status, unless you gave them a reason to.
Malgus's plans could mean the end of the galaxy as we know it. What more of a reason do they need?
Perhaps they think there is nothing in this vision that would help you. However, you have the opportunity to convince them otherwise. Despite our best efforts, some of our most sacred temples have yet to be rebuilt in the years since Valen's assault. The Shrine of Contemplation is too deep within Gormak lands. The work is slow, even with aid from the few Gormak who have chosen to continue their alliance with the Voss. The three are overseeing progress at the Shrine of Contemplation now. If you were to approach them and offer your assistance, perhaps you will change their minds about the vision. With luck, they will be receptive to one with your gracious reputation.
What should I do if I want to make a memorable impression?
Be conscious of the struggles of Voss. Be considerate of our views. Little else is needed.
I'd like to speak with you for a moment, before you depart.
Here are the coordinates for the Shrine of Contemplation. I will send a message ahead to the commandos there to expect your arrival.
You wanted to speak to me about something?
All this talk of visions, it reminded me. Something strange happened while I was away. As I searched Darth Maul's ruins, every step I took felt so familiar. Like I had been there before.
If you'd been there before, wouldn't you have noticed?
Nope.
Darth Null was captured from that place by the Emperor. Did your father, when he was Valkorion, did he ever return there?
If he had, he would have never allowed me to accompany him. Something I'm grateful for now. It was confusing, distressingly so. I was so certain I had stood on the surface of that empty world, even though I could not remember when or why. I spoke with Sonoray about this sense of familiarity. It didn't take long before she understood what I was feeling. I was there, in those ruins, once before, during the ritual in the Shrine of Healing.
How is that possible?
I am unsure. This realization awakened other memories of what I saw while the Voss healed me. I believed they were dreams at the time, but Sonoray believes otherwise. She says they were visions.
Visions of the future? Like the Voss mystics who performed your healing ritual?
Yes, the very same. In the ritual, the mystics infuse part of their spirit with yours. It is not uncommon for a mystic's gifts to be shared with the one they are cleansing. They open my mind to unreachable distances. The past. What may happen. What never will. In truth, it is all still a blur. It was as if I lived decades in the span of hours. I saw centuries worth of horrors committed by my father. I felt the rage and the cruelty born of my desperation to please him. The suffering and the devastation I caused, it was all made plain to me. When I learned what my father had done in Darth Maul's ruins, old fears resurfaced. I was afraid I saw those ruins because I was doomed to follow in his footsteps. But there were visions of hope as well, of serving a greater purpose. I saw the work I could do, how I could dedicate myself to atonement. Like helping you stop Darth Malgus. Reliving that vision. It reminded me that I have far to go before I can be forgiven for all that I inflicted upon others. If that is even possible. But I am moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
We can't know for certain when the things you've done will fade from memory, but you shouldn't give up. It will be difficult, but any journey worth undertaking is.
You're right. I have fought so many battles in my life. Only now I have found something worth fighting for. I don't think I could have ever seen things in this light without your help. There will never be enough I can do to thank you.
And yeah, when he's talking about his healing here, he's talking about from Knights of the Eternal Throne, when his mom Senya brought him here, to get him fixed up. after the events of Eternal Throne. No, yeah. Or after the events of Fallen Empire. So, let's get to our next destination. But yeah, it does seem like he's doing his best to actually have a redemptive arc. Something that Star Wars tends to struggle with when it comes to actually having characters redeem themselves versus doing one final redemptive act before dying. Because that tends to be how Star Wars treats redemption. It's, I did one really, really good thing before I died. And therefore, all the awful things I did can be ignored. And it's like, no, that's not how redemption works, but okay. But Arkin has an actual redemptive storyline, and it's nice to see.
Would encourage everyone to work harder. Nothing has improved.
Alright, time to have a meeting and hope that we can get them to talk to us.
Greetings. I am Maton Jar. This is Kodum. Sonoray sent word that you would be joining us.
Don't blame Arkin for what happened here. He's responsible for many things, but he was just as much a victim of his sister's attack on this world.
You keep the company of strange associates. I wonder, is it a testament to your character?
Did Sonoray do something to offend you?
It is irrelevant to the problem at hand. Together, we, the Shrine Restoration Initiative, have rebuilt much of the damage inflicted during the Eternal Empire's attack. Many shrines in the vicinity of Voska are fully restored.
Why are some of the Gormak fighting you? What happened to the truce you made to fight against Valen?
We understand that you hope for an audience with the three. They are here, but wholly consumed with seeing us expedite our work on the Shrine of Contemplation. Should you help us arrive at our goal?
chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam seo.
They have lost control of the excavation droids. That is troubling.
Huavaska, van ki ngungham tromwan lao, the chow troksha.
Wait. Before one enters the Shrine of Judgment, one must be cleansed. The workers perform this ritual before entering the shrine. The outsider must do the same. The outsider will prevent any harm from coming to them. But unless the ritual is performed, desecration of the shrine is assured.
I don't want to disrespect your traditions. Hurry, tell me how to do the cleansing ritual.
Do not worry, friend. I will guide the outsider every step of the way. It will be quick. Go to the Altar of Clarity, at the edge of the settlement. I will guide you through the ritual.
Alright. Need to get some incense for the ritual. So let's do that.
This is the Altar of Clarity. To begin the ritual, gather sacred incense from those crates and burn it. Good. Now you must wash the ash from your hands. Use the basin. Thank you, outsider. You are free to enter the Shrine of Judgment.
Alright. Let's go. Everyone up, get to the entrance, is what he said. Alright. So we got one group down. 2 down.
Thank you, outsider.
Why is this happening?
Alright, everybody's out there except for the leader. Let's find the leader of this operation. Alright, here we go. And we can take him out. Look at that. It's like it was nothing. All right. Yes, though a risk I had to respect the traditions. The droids have been cleared to the entrance. It's safe to make your way out. Your distress call came in while I met with the leaders of the initiative. I couldn't sit by and do nothing. What can you tell me about these invaders? Alright, so we gotta get all the artifacts back that they were working towards getting. Okay, that was thankfully easier than I thought it would be. Now we just gotta return it. Which we can... There we go. Make it a little easier to get back. Here's what I found. I hope that's all of them. The devices could tell us more about who attacked you. I'll keep an eye out for them. All right.
밤 위에 조타이 파이 라양고 순내이 남사요. 이식으로 락 랑바 내소fon데 고나가 네바 에약 난니마타 니고 월다 와이차가 라이드는 난
Ramu Haksa Sima Dempua.
Eyes on the floor. Do you hear me? We can't have you running around messing things up. What did I just say about not moving? Stay put. It's for your own good. Heads up, we got an intruder! Stand down now! Time to die!
Dan foi Fudagan Achnan Chop Nigo Tapwai Chakaran. Kumongi.
Lumbo Mungamun Tutulan Kum de Wai Bam Lui Chao.
Kumniku Wai Bam Lui Chop Ne so fun de Go Naga Neva. Huavaska. Bam ki na bungham trong wan lao. The chow tro ne so fun de go na da neva e ak nan than for Fudagan Achnan Chop with no what. We go wide up wide Chakaran. Kumongi why than for Fudagan Achnan Chok. Ne so fun de go na da ne unding drang ding dong for lam duak. The gong than for Fudagan Achnan.
There is a considerable amount of Gormak technology in this. How did the invaders come to possess this?
Huavaska. Bam ki na bungham trong wan lao. The chow.
I appreciate your honesty. The actions of a few should not reflect the will of all Gormak. The truce stands firm.
Wong yan li yang mudan shadu.
You are correct. The next step is to learn all we can about them. Our researchers will study this device and divine its purpose. Doing so will allow us to track the invaders and avoid unnecessary destruction. Your actions have given us leverage in this fight, but the harm done has been extensive. Our work in the Shrine of Contemplation was already behind. Zerka's presence has thrown the reconstruction into chaos. Some damage can be repaired. But if we cannot complete the restoration, it will leave a lasting scar. Until the work has resumed, the three will not turn their attention to you. Your offer to help is a telling display of empathy for both the Gormak and the Voss. I want you to understand why all this is so critical to us. You were born with the ability to wield the Force. You were trained by another. You learned how to control it, how to use it. It is now a natural extension of who you are, just as it is a natural extension of my people. Now, imagine you are part of a society that works to hone your abilities to a greater purpose. Our shrines are built for this singular purpose. But now those shrines, built over generations, are destroyed, reduced to rubble by the Eternal Empire. In that moment, it was as if our eyes were shut. We were cut off from our purpose. We do not restore buildings. We ignite our purpose once more. Until we find that light again, everything else, the invaders, the truce, the relics, is secondary. Perhaps. But as I said, We cannot risk chaos in the tunnels because of a random search. Never fear. There is much to be done. We need help in ways other than stopping the invaders. Offer your skills, and the three will notice. Do you understand? The importance of what they do cannot be understated. Now, I must update the three on the situation. They will be understandably curious about how the invaders obtained Gormak technology.
Dan foi vutakan achnan choktontai. Vebegor nesafun. Unding trang ding dong fa. Langirich mung kumudiwa. Komiku wai bam lui chotai fai. Ang pak kinoto mitfu. Droj dan foi vutakan achnan choktontai. Vebegor.
We are trying to repair the droids as quickly as we can, but their reprogramming has been extensive. It is complex work.
Komiku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angkor sun nei lam seo.
Outsider, you received my message. I apologize if I appear unwelcoming. I am not accustomed to seeking help from your kind. I am left with little choice. 2 mystics and a team of Voss commandos are missing. They are in my charge. I must find them. They wanted to contribute to the reconstruction efforts, but the Shrine Restoration Initiative did not respond to their request. Their lack of attention is the cause of this situation. Until they see this, more will be lost. The initiative is slow to act. The Mystics asked to begin work on the Shrine of Silence. They were ignored. They did not wish to wait for approval and disappeared in the ruins of the shrine. They have not returned. I have asked other commandos to help me find the missing. They refuse. They say the Shrine of Silence is cursed. Yes. One of the many sacred sites used by the Interpreters. It is the one place that has received no attention during our reconstruction efforts. They do not say it, but it is plain to all. The Shrine Restoration Initiative fears what is inside. There is none. We are commandos. It is our duty to shield the Mystics, even from dangers we do not understand. That is why you are best suited for this task. You are not affected by what we Voss fear. You can guide the missing Voss out of the Shrine of Silence. Your concern is appreciated, but unnecessary. They are alive. I know it. They have to be. Go to the Shrine of Silence. You will see.
Help. Help us. No. Leave us. Filth. Famine. Is not ever!
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
See who wanders into our sanctuary. A marvelous prize.
Not a prize. Prey.
You are nothing.
And now you will perish.
Spirit, obey me.
Your struggling is pointless.
Spirit, obey me.
Mother, I am sorry.
Your struggling is pointless.
What have I done?
My pets! Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
What happened? Where are they? Temsu and the others? Dead. They are all gone. Because of me. It is if I killed them myself. I should have stopped them. I should have followed them when they would not listen. I should not have waited to find them. So many chances to do the right thing, and I failed them all. If one made that choice because of me, what then? Tamsu. He was everything I did not expect in a son. Contemplative, cautious. I wanted a fearless child. He could sense my disappointment. He followed the others into the Shrine of Silence to show me I was wrong. I was proud. I did not stop him. The Shrine Restoration Initiative is to blame for the death of Tamsu, Radaki, and the others as much as I am. I will not accept their judgment, but I must be punished for what I did to my own child. Yes. There will always be new mystics. Those with little experience who must be warned away from dangerous places. I will go to the Shrine of Healing and ask what can be done. Your service has come to an end, outsider. Your efforts are appreciated. We would do well to be more accepting of your kind. As long as we turn our backs on the unknown, the unfamiliar, we will be met with sorrow.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Welcome to the Shrine of Judgment, and please pardon the dust. While restoration is in progress, we hope you enjoy this trial version of my audio tour program. Follow closely, and watch your step.
Judgment is one of the Voss Interpreter's most crucial tenets, and this shrine, one of the oldest in our world, has long been an important pilgrimage destination for many interpreters in training. In this chamber, there was once a mural of a popular parable, which served as a lesson for many young Voss who walked the path toward interpreting visions. Please approach the tablets to continue. There once was a young Voss, the only in his family to survive the brutality of a Gormak assault. He began to see visions, so other Voss proclaimed him their mystic. Though he was untrained, the others followed his judgment in all things. In one vision, he saw a Mavor covered in blood, so he ordered a hunt. All the creatures were decimated. In another vision, the mystic saw an outsider holding a tablet under his cloak. To protect the sacred relics of Voss, he ordered all outsiders banned from his village. In his third vision, the young mystic saw his friend attack another Voss whose back was turned. He sentenced the attacker to a life of hard labor. The fourth vision lasted for 3 days, during which time the young mystic was unresponsive. In this vision, he saw the truth of those he had hastily condemned. He saw that the blood-covered Mavor had killed no Voss. She was a mother protecting her pups from a predator. The outsider stole no relics. He was returning one thought lost forever. And finally, to the mystic's great shame, he saw that his friend was no assailant. He was helping another Voss who had been choking. From that day, the mystic learned that any action taken from his visions required caution and patience. He learned to seek counsel from his fellow Voss, who took on the role of the interpreters.
Thank you for participating in the trial phase of the Shrine of Judgment audio tour. Due to lack of resources, any feedback you provide cannot be addressed at this time. However, I do hope your experience was educational and fun.
You have our sincere thanks. As to our ongoing Zerka problem, our researchers have some information on the device you recovered. They confirm the purpose of the device, to locate objects touched by the Force. Perhaps this explains why you sensed something strange about it. Why would an arms dealer like Zerka hire mercenaries to find these items? Why risk war for a remote chance of finding something they cannot use? An ugly thought, but I accept the truth of it. Once we became aware of what the device can do, we feared what Zerka might find in the depths of the Shrine of Contemplation. You should begin your search for the invaders there. Stop Zerka, and bring anything you find back to us. Do this for us, and your audience with the Three will be secured.
You do good work. How you handled my incompetent colleagues back there. Beautiful. It will save me a lot of paperwork when I report back to Zerka. You are correct. Though I confess, it does get me into trouble at times. But let me explain the situation, with a little added detail. The Voss keeps all kinds of dangerous objects lying around. That's why we're both here, yes? We know some would make powerful weapons. In the right hands. The Gormak understand this. I do have to hand it to them. Their ways with technology are impressive. Second only to Zerka. They could turn the right artifact into a new balance of power. Very noble, but I am here for quite the opposite. What you have there is the prize. It's a record of the Jedi's influence on the ancient Voss. Normally, I don't need an armed escort to retrieve historical documents, but in the right hands, this one could severely undermine the truce. We get the Voss and Gormak fighting again. This world is open to Zerka operations, weapon sales. Oh, the possibilities are endless. From my research, I only suspected what it might be. I didn't know for sure until I got here. Now, I do need to be on my way, so I'm going to hand this chat over to my good friends here. It's been a pleasure.
Did you speak to Makif about the broken relics? I will visit him later. Perhaps he will take your words to heart if he hears them from both of us. I understand, but this relic is not mine to give. However, in return for your service, any information your order seeks from this record, it is theirs. I swear it. The same offer is extended to you, Kodum. Of course not. There is still much to do. Thank you. It would have been disastrous if outsiders possessed this. As am I. It reinforces my enthusiasm for all that is left to do. I look forward to hearing them. Kodum is right. You have done much to be commended for, Outsider. The three have taken notice of the progress the Initiative has regained. They know who deserves the credit for this accomplishment. An interesting recommendation. Before this artifact is returned to the Shrine of Contemplation, I will see that its contents are shared. At least, within the Shrine Restoration Initiative. If that is all, you must be eager to return to your original purpose. You are granted the audience you seek, and I am proud to have helped you earn it. Whatever knowledge you pursue, I hope you find it. May the words of the three guide you to your victory.
It is time. The three have asked you to appear before them. Your actions have left an impression, a rare achievement. They are waiting for you now.
You aren't coming with me?
It would be best if you went alone. There are some questions I have yet to resolve with the three.
What are you talking about?
When the Eternal Empire threatened the galaxy, my presence in your alliance was understandable. But much has changed. The Outsiders' wars no longer concern Voss. We have our own struggles. The three want to know why I do not return and continue my duties as a mystic. After I joined the Alliance, I no longer had access to interpreters who could derive meaning from my visions. For the first time, my actions were determined by my own decisions, and a Voss who chooses to remain with outsiders is a Voss who is forever looked upon with doubt.
I I had no idea you chose us over your own people. That must have been difficult. But I'm glad you stayed.
It was a simple choice. You have given me the opportunity to lead, to help others face uncertainty. That is a greater purpose than I ever found as a mystic.
Yeah, I was not expecting that bomb to drop.
The three will be wondering what has delayed you.
Alright, so... Well, shit. There's a lot going on that we don't know about.
Outsider, do you understand the importance of this meeting?
From everything I've heard, this honor is rare for my kind. I'm grateful for it.
Your insight does you credit. I believe you are worthy of the knowledge we plan to share. There has been a vision. Its contents are disturbing.
Life will be reshaped. Scales unbalanced.
A wave of change rises and falls, beyond the reach of Darth Malgus.
And as he dreams, he awakens a great power. One that will tear the galaxy apart.
If you know all that, you must know a way to help me stop Malgus.
It is not so simple.
Should Darth Malgus perish, this catastrophe will transpire more quickly.
Well, that's not good.
Haven't your people had other visions of disasters? What makes this one so different?
You are familiar with the visions experienced by our mystics.
Yeah.
The role these prophecies play.
What your mystics see is very important to your people. Your government, your societal rules, everything relies on these visions.
And from these revelations, the interpreters show us the path. The decisions we must make to preserve our home, our way of life.
But in this vision, we see no outcome. There is nothing to guide us. The interpreters are united in its meaning.
The three, the Voss. We can do nothing.
So,
we are powerless.
This shrouded prophecy will come to pass. The foundations will be shaken. The pillars raised. The chaos is unavoidable.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Having some trouble here. Technical difficulties.
But whatever is to come from this, it is you who will choose the fate of us all.
Oh, hold on.
Our destiny is in the hands of an outsider. Do you see why we shield our people from this?
There we go. Oh. Had a slight mess up there, a little hiccup. So, we know a vision of disaster is coming, but no outcome of whether it goes through or not. Crud.
Calm your fears. I will do everything in my power to protect Voss from what you've seen. You have my word, as a sworn defender of peace.
A grand assurance. We will hope it amounts to more than that.
I'll do my
Whatever part
best.
you play in this, enemy or ally, none of it will happen without you. You must be ready.
Ooh, fancy camera movement.
We'll be waiting.
That was some fancy little camera slide. Nice little pan. Okay, so... Oh boy, this is not a great sign for the future of things here. So, well, now what? I actually have no idea what to do next. So let's see. Thought there would be a new part of the mission log, but I don't see anything. See on the galaxy map. What do we got? What's going on? Oh, nope. Meant to also look at Republic Fleet. Anything? Really? Can't be everything we gotta do. Let's go to Odessen first. Ooh. Did we do that? I think we... Yeah, we did the shrine. I'm looking at a guide, making sure I didn't miss anything. This might have been the end of the update. Which they're about to drop a new update. They just announced they had a live event, so they just announced it. So by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be out. Yeah, we did the Shrine of Silence. Let's see what else is there. Thought there was another flashpoint for the new update. Or did we? I thought thought for sure. Nope, Shrine of Silence was the okay. So, we already did it. I thought there was something related to the Malgus stuff that I was missing, but guess not. And in that case... In that case, I think we're done. Yeah, I guess that's it. So in that case, we're gonna hang around here, because things are gonna happen here probably by the next time. Well, yeah, by the next time I play. But for now, we're gonna assume that we're not gonna have any new episodes for a minute, at least until the new update comes out. So we might go a couple weeks without, because I think it's later in the... I think it's... At the time of filming, it is later in the month of... It's the next... Well, it's probably... So we're filming mid-October, or late October. I'm going to assume the update is either late November or mid-December or something like that. Let me see if they said. And let me double check what the new update is called. 7.3, I believe. Or 7.4? 7.4. This is 7.3. 7.4. Chains in the Dark. We're going to get Ord Mantell stuff. Which will be nice. What else did we get, by the way? I guess we didn't look and see what we had here. Right. So we're getting a new daily area with Ord Mantell. We're going to be back to tracking down Hedda Cole's group. Oh, let's... Yeah. And then... Of course, we had some new stuff with Broadsword now taking over. So they introduced people that are involved there. 7.5 and 7.6 are in the works. So they are thinking long term. So as I said with Broadsword, we're not quite worried about the game slowing down yet. We're getting a new world boss called Freedom, FR3D0M. It's a droid. Some new mounts. Trying to figure out when 7.4 comes out. Hey, Ras Ordo's coming back. We're also getting Arn Perelum back. Which we haven't seen Arn in a minute. We've seen his old master. He's no longer a apprentice. Let's see, release date. Oh, come on. Said holiday, so probably mid to late December. So until then, we'll take a break on recording The Old Republic, because there's no new story content. I might play behind the scenes, but there's no new story content, so we're going to take a break. But that's what's going on, I guess, in the world of SWTOR. Let me go somewhere to end properly, so that way next time we boot her up, we're already where we need to be. It's probably actually going to be one of the meeting rooms up there, upstairs, but oh well. We'll just end here, because I'll probably be playing in between. So, thank you all for watching. I guess that's the end of Old Wounds. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to check out our Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. And also check out our Discord, also linked down below, where you can become a part of our community. And I guess we'll see you all when, what did I say 7.4 was called? Chains in the Dark. When Chains in the Dark goes live in mid to late December, because it just says holidays. So I'm assuming closer to Christmas than not. So have a good one. Bye.